from the World Cup win. To Benji Fishy's old clutches.
Somehow gets to survive. 3 builds, pump from high ground, drops to low, blocks it off, another one. My God, Benji, the back-to-back, the God run, the curse broken.
In this video, we go through Fortnite's best clutches of all time, starting with Peterbot's Global's clutch as a solo.
And Booga! Oh my God! To deal with, but Peterbot gets a huge chunk out of Pussy. This is gonna fall! One more shot could do it! Peterbot with the refresh, continuing to break through on the low ground. He's making the impossible happen.
Queasy versus Booga up top. Takes him down. Queasy versus Peterbot now. How badly do you want it? Queasy is looking for the tag. Both shots can easily go any way. Peter finds the first one. Can he get the second?
This is Fortnite's top 10 best clutches, starting at number 10 with Mongrel's 2 HP clutch back in Chapter 1 Season 9. If he won this game, then he would be qualified for the $30 million World Cup happening back in 2018, and he would then be guaranteed to get $50,000 just for being there, so there's a lot at stake for this clutch.
The floor, he's saying just ahead, just out of sight. Does the player see him? I don't think so. The drop in. Gets the shot off and gets the elimination. Mongrel literally putting on a clinic of why you need to pay attention to what's going on.
Everybody,
are you kidding?
Just fell.
Picks up 3 balls.
Launch pad, he's gonna launch pad off. Oh my goodness, are you serious? 13 eliminations, there's still 4 players left, including him. Add it down! No way! Are you doing this right now, Mongrel? No way! Top 3 situation now. Gonna get the time for the minis. Still needs to find 2 more. Not sure who he's fighting. It's Alec on high ground and then Zur. Mongrel took down every single player that we talked about earlier in the lobby. And now reloading the double RPG as well. Zur's gonna go down in another.
At 9th place, we have Mr. Savage's Storm Shadow Bomb, which happened in a solo Cash Cup in Chapter 1. This was an iconic clutch talked about by many people.
He's gonna completely block that out. He's deciding to take storm damage.
Yes.
Mr. Savage!
Oh,
no
my
way!
God! You did not!
Oh my God! Oh my!
He won this game, and it managed to qualify him to the World Cup. On number 8, we have Buga's Game 1 win in the World Cup.
Booga picking up his 6th elimination. Creo, Rux, Booga all on the low ground. Bella EU, all one player to shockwave the height. It's still Sam up top. Still got it. Same floor as Creo, 1v1 up top, 1v1 on the bottom, stuck in the box. Big hits, back-to-back shots. Booga picking up another elimination. Booga is insane now. Almost going to be his game to win. We'll see here another one. Can he find the 9th elimination and the first victory royale, the World Cup solos?
Dr. Lupo, it might be time soon. It might be time soon. Booga smiling. He's got the health advantage on Creo.
Does.
Folks, it might be time for the shockwave play. Booga can soar up into the sky. Go for it. Here it is. Shockwave to height. Shots coming in. No elimination yet for the first game victory royale.
This was one of the best clutches because it put Buga ahead by 9 points in the Fortnite World Cup.
No surprise here, a 9-point lead out of Game 1.
On number 7, we have Vano trying to get his first Grands win, and for that, he would need to go against Tazen and get this win. At the time, Tazen was on his prime, while Vano is a relatively new competitor. And Vano would just need to get the win this game to get his first Grands win and make 150 grand. Vano was currently on first in the leaderboard, but Tazen was right behind him, and this game would determine who would win the grand finals.
Continue on Vino as Reason gets taken out by Seti, so that's not going to be another big game from Tazen. But now he has eyes on Temp. Now he has eyes on Vesroki. Did Tazen pick up those eliminations? No. Vesroki just snatches that Elim from Nebs here. This is it, folks. Don't go anywhere. It's a top 6 situation, and we have 2 competitors who are going to be able to walk away right now with some big money.
Final moments, 5 people left. Vino has height, Tayson all the way in the middle. Those are the 2 eyes, the 2 names you have to be focusing on right now. Tayson is literally in a world of hurt, but at the same time finds 2. That could be the difference. It'll have to be Vino going for the win right now in order to catch up. He's going for Erkin as well. If he gets 3, that could be it. He's moving forward, forcing the placement. Tayson on all walls, but he sees everything through. Finds it. A big matchup. Tayson.
Sadly, Vino lost to Tazen, and Tazen was crowned FNCS champion for the 2nd time. On number 6, we have Kami's 1v2 to win 2022 Invitationals. On the 2022 Global Championships, there were two duos who were far ahead by points, Queasy and Vino and Kami and Seti. Going into the final game, Queasy and Vino had two choices: to win by contesting Kami and Seti in 50-50 for the win, or place better in the game and beat them by consistency. They chose to 50-50, and this happened.
At that best drop at that time. What is this? What is this? Queasy, Vino are trying to take it by force. You only win in one way, and that's taking that crown. Vino is here. Queasy is here. Down goes Seti. It's a big trade. It's a one-on-one. This has to be one of the most explosive head-to-heads we have ever seen. Vino has to get this first here. He knows now it means everything. We might as well seal this deal. Why wait? Bubble shield going out. He's trying to bait it. He's trying to bait the revive so that way Cammy might peek. Breaks through the wall. Shot's gonna be fired. And they do it. Become Legends are on top. Become Legends has officially managed to win the biggest fight of their careers.
Vino got second again, and this time lost to Kami. On number 5, we have Benji Fishy's insane 12-kill game in the Dream Hack of 2020. He was going to kill everyone and win the game, but the storm took him down.
Now he's at 100 plus. He's at 115, and he's not done yet. He has a great inventory right now, Shio. He has chug splashes, minis, and big pots, and then gold spaz and a gold AR. He's in such a good spot. Benji's gonna get another one. That's gonna be rotary. Benji is going insane. Benji's gonna get one more. Benji is on an absolute running rampage.
7 eliminations all the way down from height, 1 HP, somehow gets to survive. 3 builds, pump from high ground, drops to low, blocks it off, another one. My God, Benji, the back-to-back, 180 degrees, no, 360 of total carnage. Benji Fishy, 9 eliminations, the God run, the curse broken, another 200 pump, low ground, domination. Ferox taken out, the next one, Benji blocks it. Does he get the 1 pump? It's blocked. He's there for the next. Benji Fishy! Oh my God! How are you doing this? 12 healing.
On number 4, we have Clicks, Higgs, and Iamzo in Major 2 this year. In a 3v3 with Peter Botsteam, the first encounter, Peter Botsteam griefed their game, resulting in them being in second going into day 2. And finally, after a few more games, Clicks' team decided to W-key Peter Botsteam, and this happened.
Down to Storm Surge and zone overall. Now the shots are coming out from behind. That's Higgs. That's Iamzo. They're ready to take it by force right now because the fight. Peterbot has to backtrack. He needs the surge. He needs it here. And this is the nearest team to them. Ritual turning around, trying to backtrack, but down goes Peterbot. That is their elimination. That is their Storm Surge. And that is their chance to win it all. But Cole, he has something to say about it. On the other side, he hit a massive shot on Iamzo to backtrack him. Because of the fall of Peterbot, though, look at the heals. Look at the loot that Higgs now has in his inventory.
And the siphon just kicked in, so it ends up keeping him alive for a little bit longer. Cole's falling to the surge here.
no.
The storm takes him down. First place is starting to be dismantled. Ritual tries, but he is sent back to the lobby. It's not over yet, though. Higgs and Iamzo still have to earn some points. 3 eliminations separate them. They've already earned 6. There's a team on their heels. There's a player on the outskirts. There's knock body everywhere, Jacob.
Oh no, it's a 5-tick!
And they fall!
This could have been Clicks' first Grand Finals win. If it were not for the storm taking them down at the end, it was only an 11-point difference between the two teams. On number 3, we have Peter Bot's Pro-Am solo clutch, where he carried Aussie Antics and finally won the Pro-Am.
He doesn't want to find himself outside of it. Still has a shockwave. He takes out Gone. That's going to be the massive refresh. All of these builds, shockwaving up. One more tick could do it, but Peter Bot barely managing to stay alive. He's on the high ground, and Aussie still right behind him. Aussie's going to play Disruptor on low.
You don't know who he is until you realize that is Fragger Aussie on the low ground, causing chaos. Peterbot's chopping down Cooper, sending him all the way down low to that low ground. And now that's his chance to put down pressure. Only 3 teams remain, and only one of them is a strong duo because Courage has just gone down. Cooper has no choice but to try to make a play. Everybody left alive is going to be solos. Cooper versus Cold in the backside of the zone as he takes down Courage.
But Cold, he's right there in the mind of Peterbot. Cooper trying to do what he can. Peterbot doesn't have a whole lot of HP to work with. He'll at least have the opportunity, though, from the high ground to play off these small shield potions. Cooper goes up!
This game put Peterbot high up on the leaderboards to first place and was the boost he needed to completely win the Pro-Am. On number 2 is Peterbot's Major 1 Grands clutch to second place, where he played as a solo against all the trios in the lobby.
As well. First place down is huge right now. There it is, the runway starting to crack open. Peterbot doing what Peterbot does, and that is getting active right now. He's got the mats, he's got the medallion, he's got everything he needs to continue to earn a little bit more.
You can get at least a first or second place here. That's about a 30-point swing that they will not be able to get in first place. He has the medallion, 22 builds. This is a recipe for success as he finds another elimination onto Kanata. No points, but the loot might be just as good.
I was going to say, this is winnable with Kanata falling here. Let's not forget, they were a part of the recipe of the team holding high ground. Peterbot boxes up a deal. Sphinx comes down, but not too early, not too late. Peterbot is just on time with the knock-ons of a deal. Can he get the points here is what matters most. And he can't even be seen because he's still on the move here, making sure he holds that sprint button. There it is. Siphon comes through, and another one back-to-back. And Peterbot is running away with this high ground.
This is why we refer to as one of the best players in Fortnite history. Rise goes up, and don't let the name fool you, because he immediately goes down. The Peterbot destruction again, and again, barely escaping. 10 HP, 1v3. Edgy is weak, he's cracked.
This was insane because it made the point gap between the two teams much less, and to be able to clutch and get second place as a solo in a trio lobby in grand finals is just crazy. And finally, on first in this list is Peterbot's Grand Championship win at Globals, where he went against 100 of the best players from all regions in the world and won.
Peterbot be here before. I mean, he just won a game where he clutched it up. So top 14 now. It's not over just yet. Wheezy still alive. Thomas HD on the front side of zone. Peterbot is just cooking though, taking down Teeny now. Every single time he drops a team and finds more eliminations, he is gapping himself away from second and third place.
And think about the mental game. It's starting to unfold for Queasy and Thomas. They're watching this elimination feed light up. Peterbot, regardless if he's got Poyo or not, he's willing to make some miracles happen. Low ground control, though, belongs to Thomas HD and Queasy. They're trying to make some eliminations happen. They need those points. They've got 5 already, but Peterbot just continuing his massacre at this stage.
Keep your attention down to the bottom right now as Thomas HD just found elimination in low ground, and they're starting to put the pressure while Peterbot's trying to rotate. Thomas is going to find another one down low, and he is still cooking here. Meanwhile, Queasy backs him up and takes down Reet on the low ground there, and they are just turning up. This is why they're first and second place, giving into this 11th match right here. They are decimating the lobby.
It's a 1 versus 2 scenario, but Peterbot is just making it happen. Thomas HD and Queasy sitting at 8 eliminations already, though. But another Ritual isolated. No Reet in sight because he's been taken out earlier on. And Peterbot continuing to tarp his way through the low ground. There's a possibility, MDF, these two might actually just clash head on.
We have a 2v2 and then all solos in between. One of those solos is, of course, Peterbot. Rapid is gonna fall as well, and he just does not stop claiming eliminations at this point. Booga on the backside of zone. Don't come out, son. It's not gonna go well if you step into Peter's domain. Meanwhile, Thomas HD, Queasy are setting up the victory royale.
Thomas HD, Queasy, they know. It's Peterbot and Booga.
Oh my God.
They have to deal with, but Peterbot gets a huge chunk out of Queasy. Thomas is gonna fall. One more shot could do it. Peterbot with the refresh, continuing to break through on the low ground. He's making the impossible happen.
Queasy versus Booga up top. Takes him down. Queasy versus Peterbot now. How badly do you want it? Queasy is looking for the tag. Both shots can easily go any way. Peter finds the first one. Can he get the second?
With that clutch, Peterbot has solidified himself as the best player in the world. Thank you for watching till the end, and a like is highly appreciated.